People can develop a fear of driving for a number of reasons. For some people, it's all about the inner pressure they put on themselves, perhaps from the very first time they started taking lessons. Most people have some initial nerves when learning to drive, but for some people this nervousness stays with them and they find themselves doubting their ability and catastrophizing every time they get in the car. For other people, the fear can develop after a specific incident or series of incidents that knocked their confidence and formed an unconscious association between driving and anxiety. The ideal state that we want to be in when driving isn't the same as when we're sitting at home watching TV. Driving involves an appropriate level of attentiveness and vigilance. But when people have a fear of driving, this becomes an out-of-proportion, inappropriate sense of hypervigilance. The reason why billions of people drive every day, arriving safely to their destinations, is because driving is something that humans are capable of learning to do safely and effectively. This doesn't mean that we get a guarantee that all driving will be without incident, because that's not how life works. It's a question of whether a reasonable person would deem it appropriately safe and sensible. Think about how many children have a fear at one time in their childhood, whether it's of going to school or the dark or of riding a bike, and then bit by bit they realize that they can handle that thing. The brain is incredibly adaptable like this, and any negative associations you have formed around driving can be reconditioned into something more useful. So this session is about learning to dial this out-of-proportion fear back down to an appropriate level of calm, attentive focus so that you can form new, positive associations with driving that allow you to be confident and skillful in the car. Like any skill, the reality of driving is that once you've practiced enough, your unconscious mind knows just what to do. And as your confidence builds, you'll find that driving becomes much smoother and more comfortable as you demonstrate to yourself, time and again, that you can do this.